Join in tonight. No captivity. Only the boss motherfucking bitches fuck with motherfucking Freezy. It's no captivity. Get into it.
Shit, what you want me to prove?
Spacey got the swords on. Spacey got the swords on. Spacey got the swords on. Spacey got the swords on.
Shit, what you want me to prove?
Spacey got the swords on.
No captivity. Freezy, Freezy.
What up? You are officially locked in to No Captivity with Freezy, where we tackle issues that sometimes have us trapped in this thing that we call life. But if you know me, you know my motto. To free yourself, you must heal yourself. And if you're rock with your boy, please hit the like and subscribe button hard right now. And also comment and share this video. That is if you're rock with your boy, Freezy. How y'all been doing, man?
No captivity.
First I want to acknowledge my sister, Genesis 1 is back. Genesis 1 is very good to see you. Very, very good to see you. We've been praying for you, and we've been keeping you, even when you don't be here, you're here in spirit, because, you know, we keep you on our hearts and minds, and we shout you out. That's a fact.
No Cap-tivity.
And that just goes for any of our No Cap crew that, you know, lets us know that, you know, they got other things they got to tend to that notify the platform. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep you in mind. All the brothers and sisters, man. Genesis 1, we really do appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that showed up early. I really do. Everybody that showed up early, I really appreciate. I appreciate everybody that show up early every time, man. I really do, because you know, it just lets me know you with me. Sometimes I be feeling like, dang, you know, I ain't gonna lie. Some days I don't be in the best of moods. Y'all don't really see it because I try my best to give a good show. But sometimes I feel like, you know, here I go again, you know. But no, when I see y'all show up, y'all remind me it ain't me. It's just not about me. It's about all of us. All of us. Because if y'all notice during the show, I don't just talk about myself. I be highlighting y'all. I be talking to y'all. Y'all talk back to me. It's all of us. That's why I say the No Cap crew.
No Cap-tivity.
I say the No Cap crew more than I say No Cap-tivity with Freezy. That's a fact. Mic check. Is my mic working right? I mean, does my mic sound good? Let me see. Shout out to let me see. Shout out to everybody. Like I said, everybody that's here early. I'm gonna tell y'all about my day in a minute. I'm gonna highlight everybody that's here early, but I do want to say, I want to reiterate, like I mentioned last show, right? Like I mentioned last show, there's a new format that we're going to adopt, right? The only time we're actually going to highlight chats is when somebody sends a super chat. Now, I will be phantom reading chats, right? But I just don't think it's fair. You know, people have been emailing me, people have emailed me, and people have messaged me on social media saying, you know, why should they send a super chat if you're just going to highlight everybody's chat? And you know what? I can't even argue with that. That makes a lot of sense. So, you know, as the platform goes on, we're going to improve the format and whatnot. But, you know, I will be acknowledging people's chats and stuff, but I just won't highlight it unless you send a super chat. You know, I'm going to keep reminding people that so they won't think that I'm being biased or something like that there, which I'm not, you know. I'm just trying to be fair. I want everybody to feel, you know, to understand it is fair, right? Because this is a platform, and I really do appreciate all the support, whether it be you just showing up, whether you just, you know, or monetarily. But there does have to be some type of stipulation, though. It does. Ryder Prophet, I just got your Cash App, your Black Super Chat. I will be acknowledging it shortly before we even get into the show. I really appreciate you, bro. I see it already. I see your Cash App already. I'm gonna acknowledge it in a second. I appreciate you, dog. Real talk. I'm gonna give you a bomb right now. Y'all done seen the thumbnail. I know y'all did. I know y'all seen these crazy motherfuckers. And we're gonna get into it. I did a video about Will and Jada a while ago. And should I say, I told y'all, if y'all go back and watch my show, it wasn't a live, just before I started doing live streams, y'all go back and watch my videos, my pre-recorded videos. I did a video on Will and Jada. Man, listen, I don't like to brag. I'm not bragging. I'm telling the truth. Listen, y'all need to listen to Freezy. I know what the hell I'm talking about. I don't just be talking out my ass. You feel what I'm saying?
We're here for the thug.
I told y'all. And shout out to my sisters. Listen, shout out to some of my sisters that stood up for their marriage and say, that's their marriage and blah, blah, blah. And that man was defending his wife. He was defending his wife. Okay. We're going to get into it, though. And this is going to be a different show. We don't even need a lot of preliminary stories. I ain't even got no preliminary stories. I got one video that ain't got that, that doesn't have Will and Jada in it, but it had got something to do with Will and Jada. So this whole show finna be about Will and Jada. I ain't got no, prerequisite videos about other stories before. We going straight into Will and Jada. It's straight Will and Jada this show. Will and Jada. They got enough bullshit going on to where we can cover this shit for damn near 10 hours. We can stay online for 10 hours with just Will and Jada. Can't we? Yeah, we can. And don't blame me. It's Will and Jada's fault. It's Will and Jada's fault. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, this ain't finna be no majorly bashing Jada video. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I respect the hustle. I respect it. If you dumbass, weak ass niggas, will allow women to treat you like this and do you like this, that's on your dumb ass. I'm tired of preaching. I'm tired of telling you. I'm tired. I'm tired of you niggas. As y'all can see, I'm growing my hair, my facial hair out. I done got to the point, I don't even use the brush no more. I don't even use that no more. Get what I use now. I'm starting to comb this shit. I'm starting to comb this shit. I woke up and looked in the mirror. I say, man, I look like I just got out of prison. Is you sure you want to do this shit, Freezy? Listen, I'm gonna do it. Fuck it, man. I ain't got no damn pride. Shit.
This one here for the thug.
This is a symbol of stay humble. Don't care about how people look at you. You can do it. Is you with me or you ain't? I'm telling y'all right now, listen, this gonna be a good show. And it's going to be very informative, and we're going to learn a lot from this shit. There's going to be a lot of opinions going on, right? There's going to be different angles we're going to come at this situation with Will and Jada, right? But I just need y'all to listen up and listen to Freezy, right?
No Cap-tivity.
Because I don't just be blowing smoke up your ass. Pause. I'm telling you.
No Cap-tivity.
I'm telling you, listen to me. And some of the stuff I might say might sound a little extreme. Some of it might sound a little extreme, but I guarantee you, I promise you, I know you guys have been tuned in to this Will and Jada story all day. I'm pretty sure this not gonna be the first time y'all seen a Will and Jada thumbnail from No Cap-tivity with Freezy. I know y'all done heard other content creators cover this story, but guess what? You ain't heard them cover it like this tonight.
No Cap-tivity.
You ain't heard them cover it like this. I guarantee. You ain't heard them you ain't heard the story covered like this, like I'm finna cover it tonight. I'm finna give y'all the whole, y'all finna think of this whole situation in a brand new light. Cause everybody's saying the same shit, Jada ain't shit. Will, they been lying to us and they been keeping up a facade. But then we been know that. Listen, why do I got to tell y'all that? I'm not finna waste my time saying that. I'm not finna waste my time saying they've been, faking it the whole time. Didn't we been know that though? Y'all ain't know that. I know. Listen, I know the sisterhood. I know the sister code and the sisterhood. They've been trying to keep the faith like they always do, right? Oh, that's their marriage, and we can't judge their marriage, and we can't judge them, Freezy. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors. That type of bullshit, right? But I told y'all gonna learn to use your spidey senses.
No captivity.
It's gonna get you far. Do you know? Let me tell y'all something. Do y'all know how far my spidey senses got me when I was in the street? Do y'all know how many times my first mind, like your mama go with your first mind. How many times your intuition and your first mind have saved me in my life? If it's your first mind, if it's your first intuition, majority of the time, I guarantee you, if you is wise like me and if you can think rationally like me, right? Majority of the time, you're right. You're right. Listen to yourself sometime. Stop listening to the other motherfuckers. Listen to yourself sometimes. Do we really need to hear that Jada and Will been faking it this whole time? Do we really need another live stream? Does no captivity with Freezy? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all really want to hear that the whole fucking show? Or did we been know that? Did we been know that? Or not have we been? Didn't we been know that? Y'all know I'm ghetto. Come on now.
No captivity.
I don't want to. I don't want to jump the gun, man. We finna get into it though. Listen, today, right? Today, my wife baked a cherry cream cheese pound cake. A cherry cream cheese pound cake. Y'all, I'm convinced my wife is trying to get me fat. I'm telling y'all, listen. She trying to take my sexy away. Y'all know how it is when y'all be married for a little while. You know what I'm saying? And they go to looking at you out the corner of their eye like, yeah, this nigga think he feeling himself. Yeah. Think he feeling himself. Cause he got a YouTube show. I'm gonna show that nigga. This one here for the thug. Let me tell y'all something. That cherry cream cheese pound cake is so damn good. I wish I could mail each and every one of my No Cap crew a piece. And then, growing my facial hair, I see the play. I see what's going on. She. I'm telling y'all something. When y'all get married, and if you're married already, y'all better watch this, especially the men. The men, if you got a wife that can cook, that like to cook, right? I'm gonna tell y'all something. The most dangerous wife is the one that know how to cook and don't mind cooking. She will change your whole. She will change your whole look, your whole body structure. She can change the way you look just by feeding your ass.
No captivity.
Think it's a game. Think it's a game. A woman, I'm gonna tell y'all something. A woman that know how to cook, I don't think we understand how much power a woman got that know how to cook. We just look at a woman that know how to cook as, oh yeah, she a slave and she just, no, I'm gonna tell you something. The person that feeds you got power over you. They can kill you. They can kill you. They can make you healthy or they can make you unhealthy. Y'all don't understand. Listen, women that don't want to cook, I'm telling you right now, you might want to change your mind, because a woman that know how to cook got the whole fucking world in her hands. Like you can actually change the trajectory of your husband's life. The power is in the pots and the pans.
No captivity.
They say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. But what they meant to say, the way to give a damn man a heart of goddamn tack is through his goddamn stomach.
No captivity.
Or the way to make his heart healthy is through his stomach.
No captivity.
That's what they meant to say. That's what they meant to say. Ryder Prophet, I got you, dog. I swear I do. Ryder Prophet, I'm gonna keep giving my dog a shout out until I read his black super chat. I'm gonna keep giving my dog a shout out till I read his black super chat. What else I was gonna tell y'all before we get started? Because we finna get right into it, man. We ain't gonna waste no time. We ain't, like I said, we ain't got no preliminary stories. We don't got no preliminary stories. We going straight into Will and Jada. Pause. I'm telling you right now, we're going straight into them.
We're for the thugs.
We're going straight into Will and Jada. Okay? Fasten your seatbelts. But before we go into the story, we got to do some house cleaning. Listen, if you haven't liked the live stream yet, if you haven't hit the like button, I'm going to ask you humbly to just hit the like button. I know a lot of times, there's people that, look at the like button and they be like, man, I ain't finna hit that shit. I'm not finna hit that shit. That shit might help his damn stream. That shit might help his stream. But you tuned in, but you ain't gonna hit the like button. Can I tell y'all something? God gonna hit the like button whether you hit it or not. I'm telling you right now, God gonna hit it 1,000 times whether you hit it or not. I'm just saying, you ain't stopping my blessing, you stopping yours. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you hit the like button, God will give you 10 likes. I'm telling you right now.
No captivity.
He'll give you 10 likes if you hit it just one. I'm telling you right now. And another thing is this. If you don't like what I said so far, if you don't like my gray hoodie, if you don't like my polo scully, if you don't like the way I'm growing my facial hair, if you don't like the way I talk, hit the dislike button. If you don't like the fact that I'm about to go in on Will and Jada, hit the dislike button. Just do one of the two. Just do something. Just do one of them. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. That's it. Shout outs coming soon. Shout outs coming soon. Also, to support stories of this magnitude, right? To support a loving platform and a family like this.
No captivity.
Please, if you feel it on your heart, send a super chat. It's guaranteed to get read and acknowledged and highlighted. Or a black super chat, aka Cash Out. We really appreciate it. I don't ask a lot during the show. I don't, you know. I don't mash it in your heads. You feel what I'm saying? To send a super chat or a black super chat, aka cash out. I don't drive it. I don't keep driving it during the show. Most of the time I say it in the beginning and one time in the middle and one time probably in the end. Sometimes I don't say it at all until I see a super chat and then y'all remind me to say it. But mods, if you can, periodically, Genesis 1 does a great job. Genesis 1 and Emperor and Miss Piggy do a great job of reminding people to, you know, support the show monetarily. So, you know, I just leave it up to my mods, any one of my mods. It doesn't matter which one. Any one of my mods, periodically, just remind people to support the show monetarily, you know, periodically during the show. And also, I want to say this. Do y'all know I dropped my damn computer and I kind of damaged my computer. I paid $3,000 for this computer. $3,000 for this computer right here. Yeah. It's a MacBook Pro M2. Yeah, M2 chip. Yeah. 2023. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, like I said, I don't bother y'all about no super chats or cash out. I do the show because I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, you know, not hopefully, it's gonna grow regardless, right? But I don't believe in, you know, just, you know, I don't believe in just beating your head, asking, you know, because we all grown. Ain't no children out here. We all grown, right? We all grown. Let me see. Before I give shout outs, I'm gonna give the main shout out. The first shout out I got to give, right?
Check the cash out, bitch.
Shout out to my dog, Ride the Prophet. Shout out to my dog, Ride the Prophet, man. And guess what his message is? $10. That's it. That's one thing about Ride the Prophet. He's a man of few words. But guess what? Them few words speak volume. $10. That's all he needed to say. That's all he said, and that's all he needed to say.
No Cap-tivity.
Every time, man. Shout out to my dog, Ride the Prophet, man. Love you, bro. Real talk. I really appreciate you.
This one here for the thug.
Shout out to everybody, like I said, that showed up early, man. Shout out to Genesis 1 in the building. Shout out to Emperor in the building. Shout out to Hassan in the building, man. Shout out to my brother Wally in the building. Shout out to my name cousin Freezy in the building. Shout out to Ryder Prophet again in the building. Shout out to T Will in the building, man. What's going on, dog? Shout out to Trail. What's going on, Big Trail? Trail D in the building. Shout out to my sister, Risa Neal. Risa Neal in the building. How you doing, sis? Shout out to Pink in the building. Join in tonight. Join in tonight.
Video with your boy Freezy. Join in tonight. No captivity. Only the boss motherfucking bitches fuck with motherfucking Freezy. It's no captivity. Get into it.
That's right. Join in. Shout out to my cousin Pink. Shout out to my sis, Bird Lady Speaks. She said, hey, y'all.
This one here for the thug.
That's exactly how she said it, too. Mm-hmm. We about to get started, y'all. We about to get started. If y'all don't mind, hold on, I got to blow my nose. Hold on, y'all. I ain't want y'all to hear that. So y'all know what time it is, right? We finna get started, man. So, we gonna cover Will and Jada. Jada Pinkett, as you guys probably know already, made an appearance on the Today Show. And she uncovered some, might I say, revealing and tumultuous information, which we probably, you know, some of us had already knew this bullshit already from the context clues, right? We already knew the shit, right? But we didn't know it to this extent. I'm gonna say some of us, but the majority of people didn't know that. Everybody, a lot of people still have faith in Will and Jada because they do a good job of keeping up, a Coke and a smile, right? They do a great job. After all, they're great. They are both great actors, right? Even though I'm not a big fan of, Jada Pinkett as an actress, but, to no avail, people still like Jada Pinkett. They still look at Jada Pinkett as a great actress, right? So they act. They do a lot of acting. They really do, right? So it's no wonder why they was able to keep up this facade for so long, right? It's just, we know that they was acting. We just go figure, man. We know that, right? Listen, I knew a lot of it was an act because it's, especially in the later years, especially these past couple of years, what's been going on and the events that's been taking place in their marriage and stuff. I was like, ain't no way in hell they really being serious with their relationship. They really, going through this sincerely. I'm just talking to myself. I was saying to myself, they had to been putting on the front. I've been saying this for a long time. But we're going to see the video, fair use, right? We're going to see the video of Jada Pinkett on the show. I'm going to play the whole thing in its entirety. And we're going to discuss it, right? I'm going to play the video right now in a little bit. But I want y'all to stay with me as I give y'all my thoughts on Jada Pinkett and Will Smith and what's really going on. Now, some of this might creep some of y'all out, and some of y'all might say, Freezy, come on now, man. You too big of a conspiracy theorist right now, man. For real, you going too far, Freezy. You going too damn far. I don't give a damn what y'all think. I'm finna tell y'all exactly how I feel because I'm gonna tell y'all something. Throughout my life, ain't nothing too far-fetched. You never know. Because I'm going to use some of y'all line. You never know what's going on behind closed doors. Now I can say it. Right? Now I can say that line. Now that this bullshit has came to fruition. You feel what I'm saying?
This one here for the thug.
Yeah, now I can say it. Let me make sure the chat room is where it needed to be. Let me see. Shout out to everybody coming in. Shout out to Caramel Drip. Just entered the building. Appreciate you being here, Caramel Drip. They rolling in, y'all. They rolling in. Okay, here it is. So we about to see this damn video, right? And listen, I want to give y'all fair warning, okay? I want to give y'all fair warning. I did edit and filter this video for copyright purposes. For copyright purposes. After all, the Today Show aired this video, right? The Today Show aired this video, and I don't know if the Today Show is on NBC or ABC or what. I don't know. Well, it's on a major network, and they good at flagging a bitch ass. So, I ain't finna let them, listen. I altered Jada's voice. I altered the interviewer's voice. But y'all know it's a real video because y'all done seen the video already, and y'all know it's really them talking. I'm just telling y'all, I altered their voice, and I filtered the video itself. I filtered the image of the video. But y'all know it's the same. It's the video.
Super chat.
Shout out to my brother. Let me see. Shout out to my brother JT with the $5 super chat. I really appreciate you, dog. He said 5 for my brother Freezy. A hot 5 for my brother Freezy. Appreciate you, dog.
No Cap-tivity.
I appreciate you, dog. I love you too. You better believe it. Y'all check out What We Know podcast. I'm gonna say it every time. So let's check it out, y'all. Let's check it out. Hold on, let me see. Let me make sure I pull this video up. Here we go. So, some of y'all done seen this already, some of y'all haven't. But I want y'all to pay close attention. Should I show it on this screen or should I show it on the, let me see. You know what? I'll show it on the other screen. I'll show it on this screen. I'll show it on this screen because I want y'all to get the full effect. So this is Jada Pinkett, right? And I forgot the interviewer's name. I don't know all these people's names because I don't watch regular TV no more. I got rid of cable, right? But she was on the Today Show. Some of y'all seen this already, but if you haven't, please pay close attention. Shout out to Mandrell and the Bender. Thank you for being here, bro. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Emperor, and thank you, Genesis 1, for the fair use. Let's get it. And we're going to talk about this video. Here it is.
There are so many surprising things in the book, but the thing that surprised me the most, that I actually had to reread it because I said, is this true?
Right.
Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
Right.
but it was a divorce.
They even faced a scandal when Jada had what she called an entanglement with a family friend. Neither let the public know they had already split.
So I guess my question is, I feel like you're a straight talker,
I am.
except you're not sometimes.
Has it soaked in yet? Is it soaking in? Because listen, that's not the first time we're gonna dissect this video, right? But I need what y'all just heard to soak in. I need what y'all just heard to soak in, right? Because it's a lot of things to dissect in that video. We're gonna break a lot of stuff down. We been know they was faking. We been know they was faking, right? We been know they was putting on a facade. First, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Hold on. First, I thought the reason why they would stand together, right, is because, you know, they just don't want to be. They don't want to grow old. I knew they, you know, they really didn't want to, you know, be together because they actually like loved each other. And they just wanted to be devoted to one another, right? I kind of got that feeling that it wasn't just about them wanting to devote themselves to one another. They didn't want to give up, right? Because a lot of times they throw that shit at you, and we just don't want to give up. We're not going to give up on our marriage. And a lot of people, you know, come off like that and they try to get you to believe that's the reason. The whole time they sleeping in 2 different bedrooms. Some of y'all done heard of married couples sleeping in 2 separate bedrooms before too. I know y'all have.
This one here for the thug.
I know y'all have, right? So I thought the reason was, you know, they just didn't want to be alone. Yeah, that's what I thought the reason was. Let me see. Kind of like what Nene Leakes said earlier today, right? Y'all ain't heard what Nene Leakes said? Y'all ain't seen what Nene Leakes said? Let me show y'all what Nene Leakes said. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all what Nene Leakes said. Nene Leakes actually came out and had a moment of truth. She actually spoke for most women out here, single women and married women in the world. She said something that most women are afraid to say. And I thought this was the true reason why Will and Jada stayed together. I thought what we about to hear from Nene Leakes, right? I thought that was the true reason why Will and Jada stayed together. But obviously it's another reason. But I want y'all to hear what Nene Leakes had to say. Here it is.
You know, maybe I should just marry. Whether I'm 100% happy with the person or not, maybe I should marry just so that I have a partner. You know, a partner for life, right? And I was thinking about having a partner for life. Even though I know the person isn't right for me, I'm just thinking having a partner for life.
Do y'all understand? Do y'all understand? It's real out here. It's real out here. I keep trying to tell y'all that, but y'all don't want to listen to Freezy. It's real out here. When I say women do not want to be alone. Hell, there's a lot of men don't want to be alone. It ain't just about women. So when I say stuff like that, a lot of women think I'm just targeting women. No. Getting older, getting weaker, getting more unhealthy, nobody wants to be alone. Nobody does. That's why when you get like that, when you get to that stage, a lot of times when you can't take care of yourself, guess what you do? You go to a nursing home. Because you don't want to be alone. You can't stay in that goddamn house by your goddamn self. You got to see somebody. Or guess what? If you don't go to the nursing home, you want visitors. You ever been to an old person house? You ever been to an old person house and you visit them and they talk you to death and it's hard for you to leave? They keep you there. They make up an excuse to keep you there. Y'all ever been to an old person house and they just make up you hungry, baby? You want something to drink, baby? Come on, baby, let's pray. Hold on, before you leave, how your mama doing? Hold on, before you leave, how your grandma doing, baby? She doing, but I got to go though. You got to rush out so soon. Hold on, sit down, baby. Just have a seat. Have a seat. Hold on. Let me go get you some more cake. You ain't had no dessert yet. They don't want you to leave. Listen, when people get older, they don't want you to leave. You know why? Because you don't want to be alone. That's why. That's why they don't want you to leave, because you don't want to be alone. But I'm going to tell you who do it the most. It be older women do it the most. It be older women do it the most. Hell, you know the men, all they gonna do is just, when men get older, if they single, men just gonna be sugar daddies and they gonna go to tricking. You know what I'm saying? The old men on the tree or the old men that be sitting at the bench, it's a reason why they go out there by the bus stop. They be tricking. They be out there trying to get some damn hoes, some prostitutes, and they gonna pay for some pussy with they goddamn social security check, retirement check. Don't nobody want to be alone. Nobody, listen, don't let them people fool y'all. Nobody wants to be alone. All this shit about independent and I can be alone. You don't want to be alone. You don't. You don't want to be alone. Look what Nene Lee said. She crying.
At least there's someone, maybe we would have an agreement that this person would be there for me and I would be there for them during hard times or medical times or something like that. And so she and I was throwing this conversation back and forth. And So we were throwing this conversation back and forth. And I feel like the reason why I want to talk about it, because I feel like there's many women who would feel like, I know this guy is not the right guy.
This woman is willing to be with a dude she don't even like that. That's what I'm trying. Listen, y'all can sit up here and fake all y'all want to. Y'all can fake and give Freezy all these goddamn fake ass stories, and y'all can try to be as hard and strong. I'm a strong woman and strong. Y'all. Y'all can put on for the city all you want to. I don't listen. That shit ain't fooling me. I know you don't want to be alone. This woman, listen, hold on, listen, cause I'm about to go to another level. It's time to go to another level. Cause see, y'all think I just be bullshitting. I just be talking. I don't just be talking. Nene Leaks, right? This for Ebony K. Williams, right? This for Vivica Fox. This for Kendra G. This for Cynthia G. Right? This for the Queen Maker, Princella. This for all you women who leading these women down a path of darkness. Nene Leaks is a millionaire. She makes more money than 90%, 95% of dudes out here. She's worth more than 90% of dudes out here. She said she is contemplating being with a man she don't even like. Just to have somebody. Now y'all can sit up here and act like, I ain't Nene Leaks though. You gonna be that same woman when you get older. A complete stranger gonna be walking by your house, you're gonna be sitting on your porch in your rocking chair, and you're gonna stop that person and say, hey, where you going, baby? The motherfucker can look like a serial killer. Get what you gonna say? Come on in.
This one here for the thug.
Get what you gonna say? Come on in, let me fix you some tea. You want some lemonade? Cause you look a little parched.
No Cap-tivity.
That's what you gonna say? That's exactly what you gonna say.
But maybe we are cool enough or friendly enough or we like each other enough where maybe we should get married and we're just partners for life. But being partners for life, kind of means that, he will see whoever he wants to see. I will see whoever I want to see. And we will be there for each other during hard times. And, but doing that, you have to know that that person will probably be talking to other people and loving other.
It's getting worse and worse, ain't it? As it go along. Put a 1 in the chat if it's getting worse and worse. The more we talk, the more it's just getting worse. Put a 1 in the chat if this shit getting worse and worse, man. And we know he gonna be eating pussy, and we know he gonna be eating booty, and we know that. But I just want somebody with me. That's all.
This one here for the thug.
It's just getting worse and worse and worse. I'm telling you, the older you get, the older women get, the more they're gonna accept. You know why? Because you can't beat Father Time. And it's ironic that Time is a man too. Father Time.
No Cap-tivity.
You can't beat Father Time. You can't beat him. They don't call Time mother. They call Father Time. It getting worse. The more and more I'm finna cry. Cause this lady making me sad. I was like, God damn it, that bad? Is it that bad? We got to start telling the truth out here in these YouTube streets, man. You know why a lot of them females in Princella chat, I guarantee you, a lot of them are older females. I guarantee you, damn near none of them is in their damn 20s in Princella chat. I guarantee you, most of her chat, most of her community in her platform are older women who is contemplating eating some goddamn pussy. No, they don't. It's gonna get up.
You know, maybe I should just marry. Whether I'm 100% happy with the person or not.
It's time for a moment of truth, man. It's time for the moment of truth. Right? It's just time. If you want a healthy relationship, if you want to learn how to secure a husband or a wife, or attract a husband and a wife, if you want to have a peaceful marriage, it's time to start listening. It's time to start listening. Come on over to No Cap-tivity with Freezy.
No Cap-tivity.
Come on over. Come on over. We come on in. Come on in. Don't just stand outside and be looking in, and hear us singing. God trying to tell you God trying to tell you something. So let's look at what we have here, right? With Will and Jada. Let's look at all the context clues, right? But before we look at that, I want y'all to take a good look at Will Smith right here. Look at Will Smith. Now, this is a real picture. This is a real picture. I'm telling y'all, I do believe in cloning. I do believe a lot of y'all are eating cloned chickens and shit like that, right? I do believe it. I believe a lot of y'all, I believe we've already been, introduced to cloning, whether we liked it or not. It is a possibility, allegedly, right? It's a possibility that Will Smith is cloned.
Cap-tivity.
I'm going to tell y'all why it's a possibility that Will Smith is cloned. I'm going to tell y'all why. Because who in the hell, who in the human hell, what human will accept their wife fucking their son's best friend and tell the son's best friend, you can fuck my wife? Let me tell y'all something. Me and my wife don't even have to get along. Let me tell y'all something. Me and my wife could be separated. And if my son have sex with if my wife have sex with my son's best friend, man, it might be some damn furniture moving. I'm telling y'all that right now.
No Cap-tivity.
I'm gonna tell you, in all my days, I ain't never heard of no shit like that. I ain't never heard of that before. I'm just being honest with y'all. Listen, I've heard of wives cheating, right? I've heard of husbands cheating, right? I've heard of husbands doing threesome with their wives. You know what I'm saying? I've heard it all. I've heard of wives cheating on their husbands with women, right? I've never heard of a husband tell his son best friend, Oh yeah, it's okay, man. You can fuck my wife. It's okay. I never heard that before until Will and Jada. I said, this nigga got to be cloned. He got to be. I'm gonna tell you another reason why I feel like he got to be cloned. He got to be cloned. Ever since they've been going through turmoil and trouble and stuff, right? And having like drama, usually it's her the one talking. Usually it's her the one doing all the explaining away. You know what I'm saying? She the one developed the talk show, Red Table Talk. She doing all the talking. Will Smith, we don't hardly hear him talk. This man don't hardly say nothing. He don't really talk or nothing. It's like this nigga mute or something. The most we heard this nigga say or talk is when he said, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth." That's the most we heard Will Smith say.
We're here for the thug.
But then I came up with another. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I said, you know what? He might be cloned, but I came up with a better conclusion. And I'm finna show y'all this conclusion that I came up with by Will and Jada. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. Jada Pinkett Smith, when we talk about witchcraft, when we talk about a woman that knows how to harness power over a man, right? We talk about, y'all think Illuminati is y'all think this shit is it's like folklore. Y'all don't think none of this shit real. I know y'all don't think this shit real. I know a lot of y'all don't think Illuminati real and all that kind of stuff. But I'm telling y'all right now, when it come to witches, Jada Pinkett Smith she's in a high ranking of witches, especially in Hollywood. Jada Pinkett Smith is nothing to be played with. You can't act like you just gonna fuck Jada and get away with it. No, listen, you seen what happened to August Alsina. This nigga was down there about to take his own self out. He was about to delete himself. Oh, y'all think it's a game? Y'all think it's a game? Okay. I'm finna show y'all something. Do y'all remember the famous, infamous slap at the Oscars, right? I'm going to remind y'all something. Let's revisit this situation. Because, see, this newfound news of Will and Jada has revealed a lot of shit. Like I said, this ain't just about, they've been faking it the whole time. It's not about that. Listen, if you got any common sense, we've been knowing that they've been faking it. We know that. Why? Why did they choose to stay together in this toxic relationship, to say the least? I'm finna show y'all. Now, the first theory is that they cloned his motherfucking ass, right? But this is a more realistic theory. Y'all check this out.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
My bad. Can y'all hear me now? Hold on, let me. Okay. My bad, y'all. My bad. I want y'all to pay attention. What's going on, Jess J? Shout out to my sister Jess J in the building. What's going on, Travel One? Why High in the building? Let me see who all I missed. Why High in the building? Tyrone Church. Caramel Drip. What's going on? I think I got you already. JD25. What's going on? Young Tally. A50C2. Could y'all welcome Young Tally in the building? Welcome Young Tally to the No Cap crew, y'all. Young Tally A50C2. My bad, T-Will. Hold on. I got to recognize T-Will. Super chat. Shout out to T-Will with the $2 ball super chat. He say, bid better like me if I'm, I think he said, bid better than me if I'm going to be a partner. Oh, bid better like me if I'm going to be a partner. Man, you better believe it.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to T-Will with the super chat. I appreciate you, bro. Okay, let's look at this right here. Here we go. Now, I want y'all to pay attention, right? Because what I'm about to bring out, right? This can happen to any one of y'all. This is serious. It can happen to any one of y'all. The shit that Will Smith have found himself in, it can happen to any one of y'all. I don't believe he can get himself out. I don't believe they're ever going to get a divorce. I'm going to show y'all why. I don't believe Will Smith and Jada Smith is ever going to get a divorce. Ever. They're going to die. They're going to die like this. And guess what? Jada Pinkett Smith is hoping and banking that she's banking on Will Smith dying before her. Jada Pinkett Smith got a plan. I'm finna show y'all. Y'all pay attention because listen to what I'm about to bring out. It's about to be serious. It can happen to any one of y'all.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
Do y'all see Will Smith found that hilarious in the beginning? He found it hilarious in the beginning. Look at Jada's face, though. Look at her face. Jada does not find this funny, to say the least. Look at her eye. Look at her eye twitching. She turning into a witch in front of our eye. Look at Will, though. Will don't even show no signs of he about to get up and slap the shit out of Chris Rock. He don't even look like he about to slap the shit out of Chris Rock. Pay attention to what I'm about to bring out. They just brought out today, they have not been together. They have been separated, completely separated since 2016. Jada Pinkett Smith brought this out. Jada Pinkett Smith brought this out on the Today Show. Watch this shit, because y'all ain't seen this shit like y'all finna see it now. Look at Chris Rock. He friends with them. You know what I'm saying? He don't see everything innocent. This is nothing new. Everybody said, man, listen, what was so strange about Chris Rock making a joke? He make jokes all the time. We know that. Will Smith found it hilarious, but watch this.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Uh-oh. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Did y'all see that? Now ask yourself, why did Will get up and smack the shit out of Chris Rock? Why did he do that? Let's go back. Now watch this.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what happened. Will is laughing right here. He had no intentions on smacking Chris Rock. When the cameras went off right there, Jada Pinkett Smith looked at Will Smith and said, "You better get your bitch ass up and do something. Because you know what I know. You know what I've been holding over your head all this time, Will. You know what I know what you did, Will. You know I know your private life, Will." Will looked at her. She looked at Will. She mean-mugged Will. And Will knew he had fucked up when he was laughing, and he found that shit hilarious. And to make up for extreme laughing, he had to do something extreme by getting up and slapping Chris Rock. Now, we don't know what Jada Pinkett is holding over Will Smith's head, but I guarantee you this whole marriage is a blackmail.
No Cap-tivity.
This whole marriage is a blackmail. I don't know if Will was caught sucking some dick. You know, they had the rumors out about him and Dwayne Martin. We don't know what's going on, but we do know. Listen, it was rumors out there. Listen, we don't know what's going on. But we do know that man didn't have no intentions. That man didn't have no intentions. Look at Chris Rock. Look at Will Smith. He didn't have no intentions. He didn't have no intentions of slapping Chris Rock. None. Look at this shit.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
You see that shit? Look at that shit. Y'all can call me a conspiracy theorist. Y'all don't think motherfuckers got this type of power. Y'all don't think motherfuckers actually be moving like that in real life. I don't see people get blackmailed in real life. I don't see people get extorted in real life. But y'all think just because people be married, a person can't get extorted. A person can't have no power over their significant other. Y'all think that stuff is just hearsay and Freezy, you reaching. Okay. First of all, they're in the entertainment business. First of all, their marriage is business. And first of all, Jada Pinkett Smith don't give a fuck. We seen that when she fucked her son's best friend. We seen that already.
For the thug.
It's something that Jada Pinkett Smith is holding over Will Smith's head. Jada has been controlling this relationship for a substantial amount of time. Now say I'm lying. Say I'm lying.
Super chat.
Shout out to my brother, Thomas Williams in the building. T Will say, witchcraft and voodoo is real, Freezy. They don't think so though, T.
No Cap.
T, they don't think so. T Will, they don't think so. They don't think so. That's why, listen, on this channel, on No Cap-tivity with Freezy, we safe over here. Because guess what? We stay in the spirit, and I make sure I cover us with a Bible scripture at the end of every show. We ain't got to worry about that shit over here. I can tell you that right now. I'm gonna show y'all something else. Hold on. I'm bringing out new information. I don't give a fuck how many people watch it. I'm bringing out new information that I guarantee you that y'all ain't heard on other people's platform yet. I still got new information to bring out. Y'all check this out. Okay. Now, I know a lot of y'all think that all this conspiracy theories and all that kind of stuff. But guess who else probably know Jada Pinkett Smith is holding some shit over Will Smith's head? Guess who probably else know that? And listen. Pay attention. Chris Rock knows it. He knows it. Cause look at what just was revealed. Jada Pinkett Smith is telling everything now. Jada Pinkett Smith is, guess what is the reason why Jada Pinkett Smith is revealing some stuff? She just spoon feeding us right now. But guess what is the real reason why she's spoon feeding us? Because she's tired of you motherfuckers coming down on her. She's tired of you motherfuckers making it seem like she's the wicked witch of the West. So that's why she's revealed, listen, both of us been living a lie. Both of us have been separated. But we're gonna stay married. Jada Pinkett Smith don't care no more. She's letting y'all know we're separated, but we're gonna stay married because I said so. Because I said so, motherfucker. That's what Jada Pinkett Smith really trying to tell her. That's why she the only one talking on these talk shows. Yes, me and Will, we've been completely separated since 2016, but we're not going to get divorced. We're going to stay together. The part she left out was this, because I said so, motherfucker. This shit ain't over till I say so. And all you bitches out there that's got something to say about Jada Pinkett, you better watch out. You better watch out. Look at this shit.
Check the cash out, bitch.
Shout out to Next Level. Guess what Next Level said? $5, nigga. That's all. That money. That's all he's. Man, that's why I love my brothers, man.
No cap.
Shout out to Next Level, man. Shout out to Next Level. I appreciate all the monetary support, bro. I appreciate that. Check this out, y'all. I know y'all ain't seen this shit yet. But I'm finna show it to you. Check this out. Jada Pinkett Smith reveals Chris Rock once asked her on a date amid rumors that she was getting a divorce from Will Smith. Oh, so it's a lot of shit going on, ain't it? It's a lot of shit going on, ain't it? Huh? Everybody know Jada a hoe. What would make a good friend of yours try your wife like that? Because they know she a hoe. They know she a hoe. They know she ruthless. They know this bitch ruthless. They know she ruthless. And they know Will like can't do shit because she got information on Will. This man can't do nothing. If Jada, listen, this is what Chris Rock saying. If Jada gonna let me fuck her, Will can't do nothing. But guess what? Jada sick that hound dog on Chris Rock ass. Sugar Bomb say, well, Jada rejected him. Yes, he did, but that's not what I'm trying to get at. We don't care if she fucked him or not. That's not what's important. We know she a hoe. We don't care if she fucked him or not. She fucked her son best friend. So she might as well have to fuck Chris Rock. It don't give a damn. She fucked her son best friend, Sugar Bomb. We don't give a damn about that. Listen, what I'm saying is this. Y'all check this out. Because listen, Jada brought it out, right? Jada brought it out. Y'all check this out. She explained it more. Here we go. This say, y'all can read it with me. It say, explaining more to people, she says, I think every summer all the reports would come out that me and Will were getting a divorce. And this particular summer, Chris, he thought that we were getting a divorce. So he called me and basically he was like, I'd like to take you out. And I was like, what do you mean, Chris? He was like, well, aren't you and Will getting a divorce? I was like, no, Chris, those are just rumors. He was appalled and he profusely apologized. And that was that.
No Cap-tivity.
Thank you, Genesis 1. See, y'all ain't heard it like Freezy gonna give it to you. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but listen, I don't just go live. I don't just go live just to be going live. No, I be thorough with my shit. And I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah, y'all can always say, Freezy, you ain't got no facts, but guess what? I got context clues, and my context clues stronger than a bitch.
No Cap-tivity.
Stronger than a bitch. Man, Jada run all that shit. Jada run all that shit. Why y'all think Chris Rock didn't want to sue when Will Smith slapped the fuck out of him? Why y'all think Chris Rock didn't want to sue? Because he know he was trying to fuck that man's wife. That's why. But guess what? Y'all forgot. I know what some of y'all finna say. Well, Freezy, that's why Will Smith was gonna, that's why Will Smith slapped him. No, it ain't. That's not why Will Smith slapped him. Because if y'all can remember, Will Smith was laughing when Chris Rock first told the joke. Will Smith don't give a fuck. Jada made that nigga get up and go slap Chris Rock. You know why? Because she the wicked witch of the fucking West. That's why.
For the thug.
That's why. That's why. See, let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all think a nigga just be talking. Y'all think a nigga just be talking? See, y'all think I just be up here just talking and just, Freezy just coming off the side of his ass. And, okay, all right. Okay. When I covered this story months ago by Will and Jada when he slapped Chris Rock, I gave y'all the answers then. Nobody wanted to listen to me. Nobody wanted to listen to me, man. Okay, my first intuition was that Will Smith is a clone. We know they cloning motherfuckers out here. And that's still a big possibility. But if I was to bet on it, it's because Will's wife, his very own wife, is extorting him. She don't have to get a divorce. She's going to get all his money if he passes away, which I'm pretty sure the Illuminati working on it. Okay, what I'm telling y'all is this. This lady got a master plan. And she can fuck who she want to fuck. I'm pretty sure she don't fuck way more people than August Alsina. All the August Alsina story just came out and it stood out because that was their son's best friend. And August Alsina dumbass fell in love like a dummy. He fell in love with the damn pussy. You know what I'm saying? He young. He couldn't handle it. He just, she sucked that nigga dry. Y'all got to remember Jada Pinkett Smith. That girl used to hang out with Tupac. Listen, one thing I say about Jada Pinkett Smith is not a damn lame. She's not I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. And one thing I will say about Jada Pinkett Smith, this is not a bashing Jada session. Jada Pinkett Smith is not a lame. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, that lady got a lot of street sense. That lady come from the fucking street. Y'all forgot that shit. That lady come from the streets of Baltimore. She came in the industry. She kicked in the fucking door. Do y'all remember the roles that she was taking in the beginning? I forgot the movie she appeared in with Damon Wayans. Not Damon Wayans, but Keenan Ivory Wayans. A damn shame. A low down dirty shame. Listen, the reason why she won that role is because that's how she really act. Ghetto. She was ghetto in the beginning. She come from the fucking street. This lady is not a lame. Her mama probably goddamn do witchcraft. I'm telling you, a lot of y'all grandmas and y'all damn aunties and stuff, they got motherfucking dolls and shit in they goddamn dresser drawer right now with pins sticking out of it. Jada Pinkett Smith has information on Will Smith. Will Smith cannot afford for this information to get out. He cannot afford for this information to get out. Listen, she is the closest thing to Will. The worst thing Will could have ever did, right? The worst thing Will Smith could have ever did was try to talk to Jada Pinkett Smith and start liking her and try to win her over. And have a crush on her. That is the worst thing Will Smith could have did. Develop a crush on this lady. He did not know what he was getting himself into. He did not know what he was getting himself into. I'm telling y'all. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, man. Listen, I know women like Jada Pinkett Smith. Jada Pinkett Smith is gangster. That lady gangster. I'm telling y'all right now, that lady, okay. That lady gangster, man. That lady is not to be played with. Will Smith is in over his head. And y'all wonder why they got them kids is crazy. Y'all wonder why Will and Jada, all the motherfuckers crazy. Willow, Jaden, all of them crazy. They don't know if they like men, they don't know if they like women or men or the same sex. They don't know. You know what I'm saying? They don't know. They've been on drugs. They've been on drugs since they were 5. They don't know if they coming or going. Them motherfuckers be waking up talking about the universe this and universe that. Them bitches so goddamn confused. It's Jada. I'm telling you, Jada is... Man, y'all better listen to me, man. Did y'all hear what she just said? Now let's put all these context clues together, because when y'all come over here, we're gonna learn how to critically think. We're gonna stop, thinking with our hearts and emotions, right? We're gonna learn how to critically think. Let's play that back again, man.
legal divorce, but could never go through with it.
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce.
She said she made a promise that there will never be a reason for them to get a divorce. Let me ask y'all something. She say she made a promise that to make sure there is never a reason, that there will never be a reason to get a divorce. Now y'all tell me if I make sense when I say this. Let me ask all the women out there something. If you make a promise to make sure that there will never be a reason for you and your husband to get a divorce, even if y'all ain't getting along, right? Even if y'all ain't getting along, but you go ahead and fuck your son's best friend. Let me ask y'all something. Is that a reason to get a divorce? Is that a reason to get a divorce? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that's a reason to get a divorce. Put a 1 in the chat if you feel like that's a reason to get a divorce, if you fuck your son's best friend. Now, she said she made a promise to make sure there's never a reason to get a divorce. Sugar Bomb say no, that's not a reason to get a divorce. Somebody else tell me if it's okay for your wife to fuck your son's best friend. Somebody that's living on planet Earth. Genesis 1 say 3 because they both agreed to it. Yeah, you know why he agreed to it? Because she got information on him. He ain't have no choice. See, the point I'm trying to make is this. I know Sugar Bomb trolling. The point that I'm trying to make is this. If you're saying you're going to make sure, you made a promise that you're going to make sure that there's never a reason to get a divorce, why would you fuck your son's best friend? You fucked your son's best friend because you know that Will Smith he couldn't do nothing about it. That's why. You knew he was gonna have to say, oh yeah, it was okay with me. Yeah, you can fuck my wife. Because, bitch, you better not say nothing because this information I got on your ass, you don't want me to come out with this shit, nigga. She is in control of the whole damn marriage. And you niggas out there that go for this shit, you weak ass niggas that get, you know, I could talk to him blue in the face, man. You weak ass dudes that fall for these heartwarming stories, these heartfelt stories, and you know, you start having sympathy and stuff, and you start trying to understand Prince Seller. You understand what I'm saying? You niggas that's trying to, you know, you niggas that listen too long, and you start, you know, going over to the simp world. Guess what? Guess what you get when you fall too far into simp land. Guess what you get when you fall too far into simp land. This right here. This what you get when you fall, when you fall all the way off the cliff into simp territory. You get caught slipping and you can't even find your way out that shit. Listen, you go so far deep into that shit, you don't even know your ass from your elbow. This man so fucked up right now.
Separately.
Big Bad Bull say more than likely Will Smith cheated first. Now he's trapped into every man's worst nightmare. See what I'm saying? That's a possibility. That's a possibility. But Big Bad Bull, I'm going to tell you something. I think it's way deeper than that. For you to be okay with your wife fucking your son's best friend? Yeah, he cheated, all right. He cheated. But with who and what? Or did he cheat? Or do she know something? Do she know something about him possibly what he had to do to get as famous as he did? Was some information disclosed to her about what he might have had to do? You know what I'm saying? That 6 degrees of separation shit.
This one here for the thug.
I'm saying, like, she one thing about it and two things for sure, Big Bad Bull, she knows something. Cause ain't no man in his right damn mind is going to be that much of a pain freak to allow your woman to do the egregious shit that she did. Go on, listen, let's not forget she went on Red Table Talk. Do y'all remember, somebody type in the chat and tell me, do y'all remember what else she said? Didn't she say something about, didn't she say that DJ Envy shit, that the same shit that DJ Envy wife said about him or some shit like that? About their activity in the bedroom or something? Didn't she done expose, listen, she loved Tupac. She expressed her love for Tupac every damn day, right? She done shamed this man, their sex life, right? She said, you know, she admit she fucked her son's best friend. Let's look at all the shit she did. And then when she said that, when she admitted to it, I mean, you know, listen, do y'all remember how Will Smith was crying? Do y'all remember how he was crying? But it was this cry that he had. It's like he couldn't do nothing about it. He was crying on Red Table Talk when she was telling him about, you know, yeah, I fucked my son's best friend. And Will Smith went to cry. Listen. Will Smith was like, he wanted to slap that bitch, but that's why he was crying. That's why Will Smith was crying, because he wanted to slap the fuck out of Will. He wanted to slap the fuck out of Jada, but he couldn't. He can't. Because of the information she got. That's why Will Smith was crying. Because he wanted to slap the fuck out of that hoe. That's why Will Smith was crying. That's why. Let me show y'all. Y'all remember Will Smith crying face? Let me pull it up, man. I'm gonna show y'all something. Do y'all remember this face? Look at this face right here. Do y'all remember this face right here? This is when she told Will, yeah, I fuck my son best friend. Yeah. But guess what? Just like Sugar Bomb said, they both agreed, right? Was it? No, it was Genesis 1. Genesis 1 say they both agreed. So y'all tell me something. If they both agreed, why did Will Smith go to crime? Okay, I'm saying, is any of this shit making sense? If they both agreed, why did... Obviously they did, because August Alsina said, well, Will Smith said he gave me his blessing. He said I could fuck his wife. In so many words, right? So we know they agreed, but if they both agreed, right? Why was Will Smith looking like this? Why was he looking like that? Why did he down there break out? Why did he break out into tears? That man, let me tell y'all something. Do y'all remember when that man broke out into tears? That man was looking at Will like, I want to slap the fuck out you. Big Dave say, Freezy, this is a waste of time. We know where everyone falls on this topic. I'm going to tell you something, Big Dave. They just be, let me tell you something, Big Dave. David Sims, let me tell you something. They be saying that shit on YouTube, but when they log off, they don't think about what Freezy said. I guarantee you they're not going to apply that same Will and Jada bullshit logic to their own life. I guarantee you that, David. I guarantee you, David, they just want to go against the grain just for the sake of YouTube. But Dave, you can trust and believe that they is listening to Freezy tonight.
No Cap-tivity.
You can best believe that. Genesis 1 say, because August went public and had a record coming out, Will got embarrassed. I think Jada has been embarrassing Will way before the August Alsina debacle. That man been embarrassed. But I understand what you're saying. But I think that Will Smith is mad and he's so frustrated that he is in this situation with his wife. And if he was that embarrassed, why would he get up and slap Chris Rock after his wife done? It's just too much. After his wife fucked his damn son's best friend. See, what I'm saying is we keep trying to make logic out of it, but I'm telling y'all the only logical explanation on why they're not divorced and why Jada Pinkett Smith is doing all the talking is because she has the driving wheel. She has the steering wheel. Sorry. She has the steering wheel. That's why. Please welcome Phoenix to the No Cap crew. Thank you for being here, Phoenix.
No Cap.
Phoenix says Jada been a hot mess and will do any and everything to be relevant. You're absolutely right, Phoenix. Just Jay say, have you agreed to something that you regretted? Let me tell you something, Just Jay. And I'm gonna say this with love. Listen, And Just Jay, the way you talk, the way you know your character and the way you talk, I'm pretty sure you have a lot of street sense, Just Jay. Just Jay, if you agree to let your husband fuck your daughter's best friend, wait, hold on. Yeah, your daughter's best friend. If you agree to let your husband fuck your daughter's best friend, what in the hell is you embarrassed? It's too late to be embarrassed. Listen, the embarrassment doesn't trump you letting your husband fuck your daughter's best friend. The embarrassment don't override the action. Like, you done already agreed to it. What? Like, why would you regret it? Why would you regret it? You okayed it. Listen, why would you okay? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But let me tell you something. If I agree to let my wife F my son's best friend, what else is there to say? I'm saying I'm not finna regret nothing. I done okayed it. I done okayed it. It's over with. What I'm trying to say is that, come on, y'all, let's just think about real life, right? Let's just think about real life. If you okay something like that, the regret shit is out the window. You don't okay for your wife to suck and fuck your son's best friend. What is you regretting now? What I'm saying, what is there to regret? You okayed it. I'm saying you knew exactly. You said yes, dog. Yes, son, you can fuck my wife. Yes, son's best friend, you can fuck my wife. My wife can suck your dick. Yes. I'm saying, what are you regretting after that? You okayed it. I know, Just Jay. We just critically think we having a conversation. Thank you, Jerome. It's called a hall pass. It's a hall pass. You gave your wife a hall pass. But the point I'm trying to make is it has nothing to do with none of that. What it has everything to do with, he didn't have a choice. Will Smith did not have a choice. She has information on Will Smith, and she has strings on Will Smith like a puppet, and he has to go along. Travel One say Freezy is really passionate about this Will and Jada complex. Yeah, I'm passionate. You know why I'm passionate about it? Because it's a lot of dumbass, simp ass niggas getting done the same way, getting extorted, and they don't fall so far into simp territory. They don't know their ass from their goddamn elbow. And Travel One, we know you don't care because you liable to be the one to fuck a nigga up. See, like Travel One, I respect her point of view. I respect Sugar Bum's point of view. I respect Just Jay's point of view. Like Just Jay say, why does it matter? This is the thing. When you ask why does it matter, right? Then now you're trying to pretend that Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith aren't possibly the biggest couple in entertainment, and they have a lot of influence on young people that aspire to get married, right? We ask, why does it matter? Like, why does it matter if you let your son listen to devil? Would you let your son listen to devil worshiping music? Or would you tell them, don't listen to that shit? No, just say, why does it matter if he listens to it or not? These people are people of influence. That's why it matters. That's why. They're people of influence, and it's very good to acknowledge, right, a lot of flaws that these people try to hide and that eventually end up coming out. Yes, when it comes out, we need to call it out. Why not? They're just like the war that's going on in Israel and the war that's going on with Israel and Palestine. Okay, the United States is getting involved. Okay, so we should just say that's on them. No, it's influence. We should talk about it. We should talk about it. Jerome say, because it is a reputation of the black union on the on an international level. Of course, Jerome, they know that. Listen. I'm gonna tell you right now. And Just Jay is my sister, right? And anybody that pays attention to my platform, they know I'm an equal opportunity YouTuber, right? I get on the men and I get on the women. But when women get called out, I don't know what it is. It's like, and I'm gonna tell you something. I wish more men was like that. Like, women actually stick together. Like, you know, like Jada Pinkett Smith, cause she could have fucked a damn baboon. And women are gonna say, listen, that's her prerogative. Why we kept Jada Pinkett Smith could do a march and say, listen, we should fuck baboons. We should fuck baboons. Little girls, follow my lead. And the reason why we're talking about Jada Pinkett Smith is because she's the only one talking. Am I lying? She is the only one talking. Where is Will Smith? If you put yourself out there, you're going to get talked about. When Will Smith slapped the shit out of Chris Rock, we talked about Will Smith. Jada Pinkett Smith took her crazy ass up there and talked about her book, and she put that shit in her book, and she chose to put that shit in her book. Guess what? It's gonna cause. We're gonna talk about it. I mean, listen, I'm an equal opportunist. I'm an equal. If a nigga do dumb shit, I'm gonna talk about his ass. Y'all done witnessed it. I don't know what it is. Like, it's so obvious, right? This lady ain't right. But women can't. Listen, shout out to Phoenix in the chat. Shout out to Genesis 1. Right? Shout out to M Mills. Like, shout out to Pink. Like it's okay to say, you know what? Something ain't right about this marriage. Jada Pinkett Smith, this motherfucker ain't right. She is not right. First of all, even if your husband okay you to fuck your son's best friend, why would you want to fuck your son's best friend? Fred, listen, Freezy. He might have regretted it, or they agree. Okay, why would you want to fuck your son's best friend though? Listen, we already know Will Smith is a simp. Listen, do we actually need to talk about Will Smith? We know, first of all, I said that I don't think Just Jay was here. I don't think Sugar Bone was here earlier when I said, I actually think Jada Pinkett Smith is a gangster. She's the gangster in this relationship. I said that. She's not, listen, Will Smith is the weakest link. Will Smith is the weakest nigga I know in existence. In existence. That man is the weakest dude I know in existence. I don't know no dude weaker than Will Smith. So why do we need to talk about? We know Will Smith is weak as water. We know that. The most significant person in this relationship is Jada Pinkett Smith, because Jada Pinkett Smith, she's in the driver's seat. Obviously, why is she in the driver's seat? Why is she able to do whatever she wants to do? It's because either Will Smith is a clone or Will Smith is being extorted. She has information on Will Smith. Now, if y'all was to use your spidey senses, y'all let me know why a man would let his wife fuck their son's best friend. Why a man would let his wife say their sex life ain't shit. Or she never really loved Will Smith. She loved Tupac. She wished she could suck Tupac dick every day. Y'all tell me why a man would just every day get embarrassed like that. After you done slap Chris Rock, she still embarrass your ass. What man in their right mind would stay a man that's got information being held over his head? That's what kind of man.
No Cap-tivity. Super chat.
Shout out to Big Dave. Big Dave say, oh, I lost it. Here we go. Shout out to Big Dave with a $2 ball. Big Dave say, what Freezy is saying is the principle. Well, Big Dave, some of us live by it, some of us don't. Hey, man.
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to Young Stepper in the building. Just Jay say, yeah, he married her and y'all mad as fuck. I ain't mad. That's on his dumb ass. That's on him, shit.
This one here for the thug.
That's on his dumb ass. I just find it intriguing, right? And I find it intriguing, and I find it very interesting, and I find it as a teachable subject matter on what other people should not do and what other people should not find themselves in. It's not about being mad that he married Jada Pinkett. I don't give a fuck he married. That's on his dumb ass. Listen. It's niggas in prison right now. You know what I'm saying? Because of some dumb shit they did. I ain't mad about that shit. That's on they dumb ass. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not mad about what a nigga do. All I'm saying is, it's worthy to be talked about. It is. It is worthy to be talked about because there's things to learn. If you're telling me we can't learn from other people's dilemmas or situations, hey, if that's what you're saying, if you're saying we can't learn from other people's situations, what are you saying? We can't learn? Oh, Just Jay say you just stay. See, I be in your convo. I be thinking you talking to me, Just Jay. Let me see what y'all. Billy Adams say, you right. After Fresh Prince, he could have picked anyone else. Anyone. She didn't even like him. I'm telling y'all better listen to Freezy, man. Jerome say maybe they're emulating the Caucasians, the Europeans being having chokeholds since forever. Well, we already know it's a lot of emulation going on, Jerome. M. Mills say, with a good attorney, he can probably get out of it. She has been doing a lot of stuff in the public. Yes, M. Mills, he could have been got out of it with a good attorney because there's been substantial evidence that she been fucking up, right? But the question is, can he get out of it? Is it to his best interest? If he tries to get out of it, will she blast him? Will she reveal some shit he does not want to be revealed? Is there some shit holding him from actually filing divorce? Is there? Let's ask ourselves this big question. What information does Jada Pinkett Smith have over Will Smith that this man is scared to get a divorce? Will Smith he doesn't even act the same in movies. Did y'all see Emancipation? Like Will Smith had to go to a mental health retreat. This man had to go to a mental health retreat. And then came right back out of that bitch and act like everything was all good. Who actually does that? Who actually acts like everything is all good after you about to go fucking crazy?
No Cap-tivity.
Phoenix say, hell no, he can't run. That man went to Indonesia or some what she followed. Damn girl. That man had to go. That man went all the way to Indonesia trying to get away from reality. He can't leave. What is y'all? What's so hard for y'all to understand? This man cannot leave. Jada Pinkett Smith, when it comes to the dark side, she's so deep in that shit, you couldn't even imagine how deep this lady is to the dark side. You couldn't even, y'all probably can't even imagine how big this lady is into witchcraft, Satanism, this lady is ruthless. This lady is ruthless. Will Smith is crying out for help. Next level say Will Smith seems like a crushed man. Will Smith, crushed is an understatement. That man is destroyed. He's destroyed, next level. Exactly, Just Jay. He is a broken man. Broken. Thank you, Genesis 1. I appreciate you, Genesis 1. To support stories of this magnitude, either send a Cash App, aka Super Chat, a Black Super Chat, or a Super Chat. Your chats will get highlighted. Or your Black Super Chat, your Cash Apps will get highlighted and read. Appreciate that, Genesis 1. T will say she got to be. I'm telling you. Man, that lady, man, okay. Phoenix say Voodoo ain't got shit on Jada. They probably know her by name. Thank you, Phoenix. Thank you, Phoenix. You know what? Let me light my damn incense. I got Jada Pinkett Smith on my goddamn screen. I'm gonna tell you right now, Jada, here, that shit that you used on Will Smith weak ass, you try that shit on the No Cap crew and on Freezy, you can't try that shit over here. Cause we covered over here. I can tell you that right now. We covered over here. Jada. You gonna get fucked up fucking with us. You gonna get fucked up fucking with us. I can tell you that right now. See where I put my incense at? Jada, that what your ass going in the coffin. You fuck with us over here. Yes, allegedly. Genesis 1. Allegedly. JD25 say, Will is more than crushed. That man has had his soul taken away from him.
No Cap-tivity.
I just got to hit the bomb on that one now. T Will say Will Smith is in captivity. Will Smith might need to come over here to no captivity. This the best place for Will Smith to be, in no captivity. Let me pull Will up, man. Let me pull Will up. Will, let's talk to Will. Let's talk to Will right quick, man. Will, if you see this right now, Will, we waiting on you, Will. Over here on No Captivity with Freezy. We know you fucked up. We know you will. Listen, and guess we know you done did some strange things for some change, and we know that Jada Pinkett Smith know about it. We know that. We know she know about it, but let me tell you something, bro. The only way that you can free yourself is to heal yourself. That's the only way you can free yourself, Will. Is to heal yourself. You know how you heal yourself? Don't be afraid of humility, Will. Don't be afraid, man. Come on over here. What you did, whatever you did, it ain't for everybody to hear. But come on over here to the No Cap crew. Join the membership. Holla at your boy Freezy. Listen, we're gonna pray for you. We're gonna put the spirit. Ain't nothing gonna be able to touch you. Listen, whatever you done did, listen, God forgives as long as you change your life. And you actually show God that you sincere about changing your life, and you want to come on over to the light, and you want to come to the light, Will, come on over to the light. I'm gonna tell you right now, can't nothing beat the light. God made the darkness and the light. Ain't no witchcraft can beat the light, because God is the originator of it all. If you can just step out on faith, Will, and come on over. Come on over. Just knock on the door. Just knock on the door. We got you, Will. It ain't never too late. I know that's what she telling you. And when y'all go to sleep at night, y'all probably ain't even sleeping in the same bedroom. But guess what? Before y'all go to sleep, she the one cut your light off and say, night, night, Will. Talk to you tomorrow. Be good now. That's what she's saying to your ass. Just Jay say some Christian rituals have roots in voodoo, but y'all go off. I don't know what Christian stuff you talking about, Just Jay. I read the Bible. And guess what? The Bible say, I suffer not a witch to live.
Cap-tivity.
I'll show it to you in a minute, Just Jay, because maybe you might be, misinformed. We don't play around with witchcraft over here. We only shed light over here. Let me finish talking to Will Smith. Let me tell y'all something, man. Let me talk to y'all. I'll talk to Will in a minute. Let me tell y'all something. It's something that y'all done did that you're ashamed of that you don't want nobody to know. It's something that you done did where you can't even look yourself in the mirror. We all human. Listen. It's things y'all probably say, I'm not saying no, LGBT stuff. It ain't got to be homosexual stuff. It's just something you guys probably done did that you're ashamed of. You can't even look in the mirror. Maybe you done stole something, right? From somebody that nobody even know about, right? Maybe you done fuck somebody's wife, or maybe you done fuck somebody's husband. Maybe you done put somebody in jail that ain't even supposed to be in jail. I'm telling y'all right now, whatever hex is on you, whatever is on you, you can get it off. You can get it off by actually accepting humiliation. Accept the humiliation. Let your pride go. Stop with this pride stuff. Stop wanting to keep up an image. Let me tell you what's fucking Will Smith up. He still want to look good. He still want to keep up an image. But the shit his house of cards been falling down year by year, ain't it? Year by year, his house of cards been falling down. Angry Snowman, shout out to Angry Snowman. Angry Snowman say, no, Just Jay, there are some Christian rituals and holidays that are celebrated that are pagan in nature, and a lot of those traditions were added by the Vatican when they bastardized Christianity. Angry Snowman, thank you. Thank you for that blessing of truth. Thank you. I mean, listen, this channel, it's going to be a lot of information being shared, man. A lot of information going to be shared. I appreciate Phoenix for joining us and being a part of the No Cap crew. I hope you're not a stranger, Phoenix. Let me show y'all this right here. Let me show y'all this right here. 22 and 18. Hey, let me tell y'all something. We get deep over here. I go deep. I go deep over here. I don't know if y'all ready for this type of shit that I'm giving to y'all. I don't know if y'all ready for this type of stuff, man. And it's okay. Some of y'all ain't ready. Some of y'all ain't ready for this type of shit. Right? I get it. But y'all check this out right here. Pay attention. This is Exodus 22 and 18. Y'all read that right here. Let's say Exodus 22 and 18. This is Moses talking, y'all. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Actually, that's God talking. God say, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Y'all know what that means? Anybody that's involved in witchcraft, anybody that propagates witchcraft, anybody that practices witchcraft, death will come upon you.
No captivity.
I'm gonna tell you, listen, most people that practice that shit, they believe in God because you have to have a yin and a yang. You don't just believe, you believe. Listen, I know you do. Yeah, you can't fuck with Freezy, man. I'm gonna tell you something. If y'all want to be protected, if y'all want to make sure y'all protected, and y'all want to be in a space where y'all ain't got to worry about that funny shit, and listen, and y'all want some wholesome, y'all want real love, stay over here to No Captivity with Freezy, man.
No captivity.
Stay over here to No Captivity with Freezy. The only reason why Will Smith is gonna stay fucked up is because the Bible. I'm gonna show y'all why Will Smith is gonna stay fucked up. I'm finna show y'all why Will Smith gonna stay fucked up. Y'all know I got to give it to y'all. Y'all know I got to give it to y'all. This is why Will Smith gonna stay fucked up. Let me get the okay, here we go. This is why Will Smith is gonna stay fucked up, y'all. Right here. Y'all read this with me. This comes from Mark 10th chapter 25th verse. This says, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God.
No captivity.
That's why Will Smith gonna stay fucked up. Because they don't want to let go of the status and the fame and the riches and go through the necessary humiliation that they're gonna have to go through. You got to go through humiliation. No, it's no different from any other prophet in the Bible have gone through. Humiliation. You got to go through it. Nobody wants to go. Everybody wants to be famous. Everybody wants to be, rich and famous and high status. Everybody want to be the shit. But nobody want to go through humiliation. It's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God.
No cap.
That's why Will Smith gonna stay fucked up. And that's why, I'm gonna tell you something. You wanna know what a real man is? A real man ain't gonna let no woman hang some shit over his head. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did that. And what? Ostracize me. Cut all my movie deals. I'm going on God's side. I'm walking by faith from now on. Them niggas ain't gonna do no shit like that.
No captivity.
I'm the realest nigga. I might be the realest nigga all in this space. I'm telling you that right now. might be the realest nigga in this space. Shout out to Jet Core in the building. Appreciate you being here, Jet.
No Cap-tivity.
T will say everybody want to go to heaven, but don't nobody want to die. You got to die to self. Which y'all thought this was a cakewalk? Pink say, it's not humiliation. That verse means a rich man will never give up his riches to save his soul. Why won't he give up his riches? If you give up your riches, you're going to turn from rich to what, Pink? I'm going to hear you. I want you to say it. If you give up your riches, you're going to go from rich to what? You're going to go from being known as a rich man to being known as a what? Somebody put it in the chat. You're going to go from being known as a rich man to being known as a what? I'm going to wait for somebody to put it in the chat. If you give up your riches to follow God, I'm finna prove to y'all why it is about humiliation. Thank you, M. Mills. I said I wasn't gonna highlight chat, but I got to highlight this chat. Billy D, you was right too, but this is the answer I was looking for. Poor man. Listen, if you give up your riches, you're going to suffer poverty. And now you got to walk by faith. Trusting that the Most High will sustain you, will take care of you, but you won't have the notoriety that you used to have. You won't be the top dog, top G no more. That is humility. You're going to feel humiliated. Yes, Phoenix is right too, a saved man. Billy D was right too, a wise man. But if you give up your riches, you definitely gonna be, you're gonna be way poorer than you used to be. Because the movie deals ain't gonna come no more, right? It ain't gonna come like it used to because you're not playing the game no more. You want your soul back. You reneging on the deal. Nah, guess what? They're gonna out your ass. They're gonna start showing pictures and stuff. You're gonna start seeing tabloids and news and news reports revealing shit you done did. Humility. It's a lot of shit come behind you giving up that shit. And Genesis 1 said it best. You said it right too. You will have a peace of mind, but you got to have enough faith. Thank you, M. Mills. See, I got to highlight these. Peace is more valuable than riches. T. Will say, poor. Will is rich in money, but poor in spirit. Pink say being poor isn't a humiliation. Rich people aren't trying to be poor for nobody. If you were rich before, if you were known as a rich man and a very famous man, but now you got to go work at Walmart You telling me that's not humiliation? That wouldn't you telling me that? Listen, I wouldn't look down on Will Smith. You're absolutely right. But you telling me Will Smith, if you seen Will Smith at the checkout line at Walmart, you don't think initially Will Smith will suffer humiliation? If Will Smith renege on selling his soul, if Will Smith renege on the deal, and then stuff starts being revealed about what he's done, and you don't think he'll be humiliated? You don't think the powers that be are ready to humiliate Will Smith if he turns his back on them? T. Will say that verse has several meanings. One is literal and one is spiritual. Exactly. That's the whole Bible. Jerome say, I don't know, Freezy. I think Will is checking every box before he files those papers. What taking so long, though, Will? What? How many boxes he got to check? I'm saying, like, he gonna let her fuck. I mean, I think he got enough boxes checked to file a divorce. Somebody said it earlier. I think he got enough boxes. I'm saying, what the other box they need to check? She need to fuck another son best friend or something. I don't think it's that many boxes in the world, Jerome. You know you're my homeboy. I'm just saying. JD25 say, even though you might be poor for the moment, you'll be blessed in the long run for following God. A lot of people don't believe that, JD25. It's okay, though. I believe it. I've been believed it. I'm going to tell you why. I'm a living witness. Pink say he's already been humiliated. Yeah, he's already been humiliated, but he's still rich. He's still Will Smith. He still can say, man, I got more money than all y'all. Y'all don't know what I had to do to get this money. All y'all know is what my wife did. That's all y'all know. I think he'll accept that. But the humiliation that we talking about, that man ain't ready for that shit. Let me show y'all one more time. We're going to get up out of here because listen, we're going to leave off of this. I'm going to show y'all this shit one more time and we're going to leave off of this. To free yourself, you got to heal yourself. I'm going to show y'all this shit one more time. We're going to leave off of this, man.
There are so many surprising things in the book, but the thing that surprised me the most, that I actually had to reread it because I said, is this true?
Right.
Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on.
My bad, y'all.
You so damn dumb. Check the cash out. Check the cash out, bitch.
Shout out to T. Will again, man, with the $5 ball. He say Freezy, she turned Will in August out. They don't believe it, T. Will. They don't believe it, dog. They don't believe this lady got full control over the whole situation. Jada Pinkett Smith do. Y'all, see, I'm not gonna be the one talking about Jada Pinkett Smith weak and no. She the strongest one in the relationship. She the one running every fucking thing. Shout out to Angry Snowman. Angry Snowman with the $15 ball.
Check the cash out, bitch.
Angry Snowman say salute to you for the good word, my brother. Every time, Angry Snowman.
You so damn dumb. Check the cash out.
No Cap-tivity.
Every time, dog. I'm gonna leave y'all with this right here, man.
There are so many surprising things in the book, but the thing that surprised me the most, that I actually had to reread it because I said, is this true?
Right.
Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
Right.
but it was a divorce.
Several years, Jada and Will kept up the appearance of a committed married couple. They even faced a scandal when Jada had what she called an entanglement with a family friend. Neither let the public know they had already split.
So I guess my question is, I feel like you're a straight talker,
I am.
except you're not sometimes.
Yeah.
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready.